Hello and welcome to this video on the phrasal verb bring up. This is a common verb that you might encounter in exams, such as the TOEIC, Test of English for International Communication, IELTS, International English Language Testing System, or GEPT, General English Proficiency Test. In this video, we'll look at what the phrasal verb means and give you 3 examples of how it can be used in a sentence. In this video, we'll look at what the phrasal verb means and give you 3 examples of how it can be used in a sentence. Bring up is a phrasal verb that means to introduce or mention a topic in conversation. It is often used to talk about things that may be sensitive or difficult to discuss. Here are 3 examples of bring up being used in a sentence. Example 1. When I met my boss for the first time, I brought up the topic of salary negotiations. In this example, bring up is used to talk about how the speaker initiated a conversation about salary negotiations with their boss. The topic of salary negotiations may be a sensitive topic to discuss, but the speaker chose to introduce it in the conversation. Example 2. During the meeting, the director brought up the issue of employee productivity. In this example, bring up is used to talk about how the director introduced the topic of employee productivity in the meeting. The issue of employee productivity may be a difficult topic to discuss, but the director chose to mention it in the meeting. Example 3. I don't want to bring up the topic of my ex-girlfriend again, but it seems like everyone keeps asking me about her. In this example, bring up is used to talk about how the speaker does not want to mention or introduce the topic of their ex-girlfriend in the conversation. Despite this, other people keep asking about her. So that's it for this video on the phrasal verb bring up. To recap, bring up means to introduce or mention a topic in conversation. It is often used to talk about sensitive or difficult topics. Make sure to practice using this phrasal verb in your own sentences. And don't be afraid to bring up new topics in the conversation.
喜欢影片的朋友，欢迎订阅、按赞、分享、开启小铃铛哦。